Okay, I want to say thank you to the Jungle Surfer for the narration request and getting this out to his viewers. My hope is that a lot of people get to see this. It's the real deal. Um, Give me a second. Let me get the clip started here. So I'm filming one night looking for objects. I pan my camera down and the wave starts, this hologram wave. I don't notice it. And then it catches up to the camera and I do notice it. I glance at the moon, but when you're staring at things, you don't know whether it's your eyes or what. And then I notice a second wave coming. And at this point, I'm thinking it's my camera. I look up at the moon again and, I just don't know what to think. I save the clip out. I don't delete it. I almost did. And I look at it for quite some time, weeks maybe. Looking at it over and over, and I'm realizing that, this is not the way a digital camera malfunctions. This is an organic line, no pixelation, no shredding of the signal. And it finally dawns on me that the pan of the camera proves it. When I pan down, and I usually don't shoot this way, I usually stay centered, almost always stay centered, trying to increase my odds of catching something unusual. But when I pan down, the wave starts, and I pan in front of the wave, which catches up to the camera, and that is the proof in the pudding. You'll notice a couple things. The wave looks like it bulges in the center as if it's going down. If you stop the frame and measure it, you'll see that the sides are lower than the center, so there's kind of a bulge, and it's also tilted a little bit, and it mirrors the tilt of the poles of the moon. I haven't measured it exactly, but visually you can tell. I would urge people to go look at Jive Bop and Gridkeeper. Gridkeeper catches structures, and Jive Bop has done some incredible work with incredible setup, and he claims you can see through the floor of the mare or the mare, the seas on the moon, and you can see structure and stuff under there. By the way, if I don't comment back, I apologize. I'm not going to use Google+. I'm boycotting it. I have another video on this. I have a degree in internet technology, and I tell you a few reasons why it's bad. Anyhow, moving on. After I posted this video and one other called Mars is No Longer Red, where I assert ISON may have electrically interacted with the planet, my UK traffic jumped, as did my New Zealand traffic, at which point I'm contacted by a astrophotographer for the country, I guess, the director for the country's astrophotography of comets and asteroids, and he tells me all the things I'm doing wrong and why I'm not scientific, and I am an amateur, but he won't provide me the images of Mars I'm asking for, and I noticed this clip also gets a ton of traffic from the UK, and none of my other stuff did before this. It's, I guess it's not proof positive, but to me it's a note of interest. Now, a lot of people out there are saying the moon's not there, that it's just a projected hologram. I observe the moon straight for a year every month to catch all these objects that are shot and posted on my YouTube channel. I can tell you I believe the moon is there, and I believe that they cover it with a hologram so that we can't see what's going on the face of the moon, because we have good enough equipment to see these things now. So what I did is I bought a cheap light spectrum tool and a prism, and I observed daylight, I observed false light, man-made light, light bulbs and things like that, and then I shot through my telescope and just off a full moon the spectrum of the moon with a prism and the light spectrum tool. And it's not 100% scientific, but I can tell you that it's damn close to sunlight. So if the light I collected is off a hologram, it's a damn good one. Again, my guess is that when the moon's in like quarter phases or slivers or other things, you're actually looking at the moon. I think when it starts to get full or well lit on the face, they cover it with a hologram so that we can't see what they're doing under there. It's not what you think it is. I can tell you that. I've observed other people's video work, and my own intuition, having stared at the moon for a year, I can tell you it's not just a rock in space. There's a lot going on up there, and I hope that a lot of people can see this clip, because this is the real deal, as are all the clips that I have on my YouTube channel. There is no manipulation. If something's color corrected, I make it obvious, but there's no animation going on. These are all 100% real observation clips. Anyhow, I want to thank again the Jungle Surfer for sharing this out with the community and giving me the narration request, and you guys all be safe.